Hey, we got some Celtic fans back there. Got the biggest Celtic fan right next to me. Some people will bet anything to see their favorite team play. One guy made a friendly wager with some of his buddies. He bet them that if he walked from New York City to Boston, or Boston to New York City, they'd buy him courtside seats to the NBA playoffs between the Lakers and the Celtics. That's only 218 miles, no big deal, right? Guess what? He did it and got himself those seats. Tyler McGill, good morning. Good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
So what was the genesis of this bet? You bet your buddies that, hey, you know what? I can walk from Boston to New York City if you can get me good seats, right?
I was hoping to have to do a little bit less work than that, but they told me they were going to the games. I asked, what's it going to take to get me involved? And they said, all you got to do is just, pack up your stuff, walk from the Garden to New York City in a week, and we'll get you 4 seats.
So, people at home are probably saying, well, what was that like? No hitchhiking, nothing like, you could not hop in a car. You had to hoof it the whole way, right?
No, it was brutal. A couple people actually offered me rides along the way, but no, I had to stay true to my word, and I hoofed the whole thing about 35, 40 miles a day.
Anything go awry on that trip?
Not too bad. I had some minor blisters. Worst was probably a little bit of chafing in my undercarriage.
Yeah.
But no, for the most part,
don't you go applauding that. Don't egg him on. All right, so you got your seats, right?
Yeah.
What did your buddy say when you showed up at the house and you're like, okay, guys, I'm here.
I think that, to be honest, after the second day, they started rooting for me. They were impressed, and once the media coverage started kind of following it, they were hoping I was going to pull through.
Did they ask for any proof once you got there?
I had to shoot him some pictures. I'd take some photos, talk to him on the phone when I was on the road. But now, they said they were going to have someone following me, so who knows? There might have been someone out there, but
okay. Now these guys had their own courtside seats, so they had to pony up courtside seats for you for games 3, 4, and 5, all at the Garden. How much did that set them back, you think?
They said too much, and I guess apparently when you're getting seats that close, you have to buy them in pairs.
Yeah.
So they had to actually buy 2. For them to honor the bet.
What do? They Wall Street guys or something?
They do finance stuff around here in the city.
So we have to look into that as well. So what was the game like? You're there, you're giving Kobe the business? What are you doing?
It was I was riding Kobe like a pony all game. Now, he's kind of hard to shake, but someone like the 6th, 7th man, Vujacic,
yeah.
I'm all in his face.
Really?
All game long.
So you're right there. You're LA's worst nightmare.
Oh, I'm a 6th man for the Celts the whole game.
Okay.
The refs are right here. You're like, man, that's a bad call. Come on, stay with us.
So now you say to yourself, okay, this was like the best bet. This is the best 218 miles I've ever walked.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I hate walking, but I would have taken a Razor scooter to Mexico City for these seats. You kidding?
So you're at the game late last night, okay?
Yeah.
You're now back here in New York. Is this whole Boston to New York thing? You're doing it pretty unconventional, but you haven't hopped on a shuttle yet, have you?
No, it's gotten a little bit brutal. We got done at about 12, grabbed some food, showed up here in New York at about 6.
No sleep, right?
No sleep. I'm probably looking great, but someone powdered my nose, so whatever.
All you need is a light coat of makeup on the show. Great cameras here. So, what was better, walking down from Boston to New York, or last night being in the car middle of the night?
Our driver got lost, missed 84, so it took us about an extra hour and a half. Probably still take the ride.
84 is not essential.
I'd probably still take the ride. It's worth it.
Now, you own a surf shop up in Rye, New Hampshire, right?
Yeah, my brother and I own a summer session surf shop in Rye.
What's the pipeline like up there in New Hampshire surfing right now?
World class surf. It's known as the heaviest wave in the world.
Hawaii,
it's all right.
Hey, any chance you huffing it to LA for Game 6 and potentially Game 7?
We were talking on the way down. They said if I could drive out there in 2 days, they'd hook me up with tickets there.
Hey, but another challenge. Tune in next week. Congrats, man.
Thank you very much. Happy Flag Day.
There you go.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.